This morning, another worrying new COVID variant surging abroad. Scientists in South Africa identified the strain, which has also been found in other southern African countries and has spread to Israel and Hong Kong. Experts warning that this contagious variant may be more resistant to vaccines as it has a high number of mutations.
This variant has the two characteristics we've been most concerned about, which is high transmissibility and some level of immune escape.
Multiple countries, including the UK, are immediately banning travel from South Africa and other countries in the area. Vaccinated travelers from there are currently allowed into the U.S. after the Biden administration rolled back foreign travel restrictions earlier this month. This all comes as another COVID winter wave may be on the horizon here. Daily infections are now rising by at least 10% in 35 states. Since last week, the average of new cases jumped by 18% nationwide. Hospitalizations by 6%. Dr. Tanya Gergenroth works in the ER at UMass Memorial Medical Center. Massachusetts governor has ordered facilities with bed shortages to cancel elective procedures starting next week.
As a healthcare worker, really devastating to have to make people wait for so long to get care that they really do need.
In Long Island, New York, this ER temporarily closed due to a nursing staff shortage.
With hardly any notice, this was thrust upon us in our community.
The Northeast and the Midwest are seeing the biggest COVID spikes. The South, which saw surging caseloads this summer, is no longer the hot spot. So when will this end?
This is a pandemic still of the unvaccinated. At some point between people who are vaccinated and not vaccinated getting infected, we will acquire pretty much broad immunity to create a wall of defense.
This Thanksgiving did show some signs of normalcy, though. In a Chicago suburb, after nearly 2 years, 11-year-old Piper and 8-year-old Alexa are finally able to see and hug their grandparents. They even got to meet a new family member, Rosie.
And Gabe, as you just reported, a lot of European countries obviously right now are really worried about this new South African variant. How concerned do we need to be here in the U.S.?
Well, guys, the fact that it's been found on multiple continents could be a cause for concern. And if it spreads to Europe, you know that infection patterns in Europe usually turn up here in the U.S. after a delay. So as I mentioned, the WHO is meeting today to discuss this variant. Scientists will then eventually decide whether this should become a variant of interest or concern. Then the WHO would assign a Greek letter to it. So this is still very early on in the process, but something to keep an eye on.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.